In 2019, I first filmed a video called Holy Grail Skincare, the products I would immediately repurchase if all my skincare disappeared overnight. It is supposed to be a routine made up of only favorites, the basics I wouldn't want to be without, and each year I come back to it and see if anything has changed through all the new things I tested. Last year I also proceeded to add up the prices to see how much I would have spent if I purchased everything myself. In 2021 that was €441.77, including hair care, so we will see if my taste has gotten more expensive over time. There is a lot of different things that influence if something makes it into the list, so sometimes the decision is solely made based on texture or scent. Not everything here is high performance skincare. Some things are just little treats to myself. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and well-aging. The Incalest Oat Cleansing Balm has featured before and is still frequently repurchased. I love the addition of colloidal oatmeal to the formula. And because I have a weakness for balm cleansers, I will also add the Beauty of Joseon Radiant Cleansing Balm to the list. It has such a lovely and luxurious texture that it really is a joy to use. As a second cleanse, I would also pick a new discovery, the 107 Beauty Chaga Jelly Low pH Cleanser. It is a gel cleanser with minimal foam and the most delicious tea scent I have come across. It puts me in a good mood simply sniffing the packaging. Not the best for makeup removal, but for the mornings it is gorgeous. Absolutely non-essential, but for me a great way to get in extra hydration. Every year I struggle where to fit in my exfoliating toners. Do they belong here or in the serum category? I will go by texture and mention the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant here, as it is very runny. I have used salicylic acid for over a decade, but it somehow took me until May 2022 to finally try this cult favorite. Well, I have never looked back. It is the gentlest and most effective one I have tried to date, so it has earned its place here. For extra lightweight hydration in the summer, I will still pick the Caudalie Grape Water. That just has the finest mist ever. And for the colder months, I will also stick to last year's nominee, the Geek & Gorgeous Liquid Hydration Toner with Panthenol. No changes here. My favorite skincare step, and one will find both old favorites as well as new additions. The old ones are the Geek & Gorgeous Sea Glow Serum, which will be absolutely no surprise to anyone, and the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. That is extremely expensive, but for my skin just is perfect for hydration and soothing, maybe due to the fermented ingredient it contains. I know there are similar and less expensive versions out there, but for me, this is just the one I keep coming back to. New in this category is the Deciem Copper Amino Isolate Serum 3 that I used to get my copper peptide fix, and the Balea Beauty Expert Calming Serum that I discovered when testing German drugstore skincare last summer. Now, I know soothing and hydrating serums are plenty on the market, but in this one I enjoy the added ceramides, the lightweight texture, and the fact that it is easily accessible for me. Eye creams is the category I could just copy and paste from the previous 2 years, as nothing really has changed. I still would pick the Incalest Caffeine Eye Creams for the mornings and the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Eye Serum for at night. Now, I haven't tested many other ones, but from the ones I've tried, nothing else comes close. For moisturizers, I will actually bring back one that somehow got left out last year, the Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel, which is again pretty expensive, but has such a beautiful texture and color that I really enjoyed in the warmer months, and also combines ceramides, peptides, niacinamide, and fermented ingredients. Then there is the 107 Everyday Plum Hydro Cream that is actually aimed at dry skin but works beautifully for me in the winter, and also combines fermented ingredients as well as panthenol, beta-glucan and allantoin for soothing. My last favorite is not only much more affordable but also the newest product in my rotation, the Geek & Gorgeous Happier Barrier Moisturizer that I reach for to use before my tretinoin for buffering. It contains no hyaluronic acid opposed to the others, so might be a great option if your skin reacts to that, and also features squalane, ceramide NG, allantoin, bisabolol and green tea polyphenol, so a soothing and barrier strengthening mixture I really enjoy. Now, this category has actually changed completely compared to the years before. As always, I have two options for you, one outdoor heavy-duty sunscreen and one office sunscreen for the days when comfort matters more than water and sweat-proof protection. The outdoor or summer sunscreen is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios UV-Mune 400 Invisible Fluid that has high UVA protection over the whole spectrum of wavelengths and holds up to sweating and being outdoors. So I'm willing to forgive the slightly less elegant texture compared to my favorite office sunscreen, the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sunrise Plus Probiotics SPF. Beauty of Joseon was released in 2022 and has become my daily go-to quickly, as it has the most beautiful texture paired with amazing filters. I have only one minor complaint based on my personal preferences. The finish is a tad too dewy for my personal taste. Not much has changed in hair care compared to last year. I still swear by my Olaplex products. Olaplex No. 3 Hair Perfector for pre-wash treatment, Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo, and Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner for regular washes. And lastly, the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil as hair oil and heat protectant. For in-between touch-ups and to tame frizz, I reach for the Garnier Fructis Multi-Use Wonder Oil, which is surprisingly lightweight but still makes my hair easily manageable and reduces frizz. Not that the Olaplex oil wouldn't do the same, but the price difference between the two is big enough to make it worth having two options. Now let's see if my routine has become more expensive over the year, which it would probably have anyway, increasing prices taken into account. Just to be clear, you of course do not need an expensive routine to take care of your skin and hair, and many of my picks could easily be replaced with much more affordable products if I went only by function and less by how much they bring me joy. But my perfect routine, as pictured here, would come up to €615.33 with €489 only the skincare. Compared to 2021, this is quite a bit more expensive. Back then it was €441.77 in total and €311 for skincare only. How much would your ideal routine be? Tell me in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen, and add links to my Instagram blog and Patreon account in the description box. See you soon. Bye!